did a lot of skateboarding. I did a lot of drawing. So kind of here in this world now. Now I don't skateboard very much, but I still draw like a whole bunch. In the 80s, which is when I grew up, skateboarding was huge. That's when it all came into fruition. And learning about those skateboarders that got their first professionals, like Tony Hawk. Mike McGill was one of my favorites. In the 90s, it was more my major skateboarding heyday. I remember going to Airwaves and buying all kinds of fun, different brands, everything from Vans to... I was into hookups a lot because I liked anime. Things that inspired me to do my own stuff. Dad was an artist. He was an artist that inspired me, I would say, a lot. I used to find his old drawings, right? And he actually had like comic book pages he would do. That inspired me a lot. I mean, between my dad inspiring me and Frank Frazetta, and also lots of great artists, but like between those guys inspired me. Everything just came to fruition where I just started drawing like crazy when I was little. At first, just like copying other people's art, which is how you kind of learn to do art, is you copy other people's art. Covers of comic books that I really liked, I would redraw them. My dad was good at critiquing me. Having somebody that actually knew their stuff was very helpful. Whenever something becomes a job, it loses just a little bit of its spark. But the thing about art is that even when you're doing things for other people, that's more like the job things, but then you can come, you have this whole world of art where you can do for yourself. And that's where the enjoyment is probably even more so than when you're a kid, but doing it for yourself is what it's all about. I swear tonight I'll cry no more. Alright, so this graph, the main thing was how was I going to do the scale, and then I just decided that the scale didn't matter, so the robot is humongous. And then I just wanted to put him out in space, just zapping the crap out of Earth. And I thought of the idea, because I had one time I had drawn a graphic of Swamp Thing, and he was holding the skull, and he was doing the Shakespeare thing of "Alas, poor Yorick, I knew thee well." So when I thought of a robot zapping the Earth, I thought of that same thing, where he could be saying, "Alas, for the human race, I knew thee well." So it's basically Shakespeare mixed with the Iron Giant, mixed with space. I don't know. And this is what I came up with. I was just going for that kind of noir feeling, but like that World of Tomorrow, Metropolis type of robot, you know. You guys gave me free reign on pretty much everything. You're just like, that's the ideal run with it, do whatever you want, and that's what I did. And I appreciate that free reign, so. It was fun. I'm never done skateboarding. You guys gonna let me do another one in another 6 months?